internet and gained fame off of this. Why? I don't know, but she did.
All y'all broke ass haters, y'all ain't doing it like Lil Tay. This is why all y'all fucking haters hate me, bitch. This shit cost me $200,000. I'm only 9 years old. I ain't got no life. All y'all broke ass haters.
All right, man. Listen. Oh, this Lil Tay thing is nasty, bro. This is nasty. Man, as a man, bro, when I found out she made $1 million in like 3 hours off of OF. It's nasty work. I'm gonna show you this video is about how she was able to do that. So that last video, she was 8 years old. That means she's been on social media since she was 8 years old. So I'm gonna show you how this happens right now.
Going on. I don't know why parents aren't like noticing it and taking more, initiative to not raise iPad babies. But, guess we'll never know.
Hey Jordan, thanks for coming in.
So there's this. I didn't know this what this was. It's called an iPad baby. So pretty much, I got a lot of homegirls like this. They give their kid their phone, and it distracts the kid, right? So what happens is these kids are on social media at kindergarten ages, you know what I'm saying? And they're able to get on, these different platforms because they can put their age as anything, right? And they develop a following. Like, I want to show you the number, like, bro, the number she had. I think she like 500,000 subscribers. She had 500,000 subscribers, right? She had, I want to say, over 300,000 messages. These are grown men. Just nasty work. But the adults, the parents are putting these kids in this position because they're allowing them to be on their phones and stuff, and you don't know what your kid is doing at all. You don't know what they're up to. And they're on it so much to the fact that it makes your job easier, right? You come home, you do the dish. I mean, you cook, you do the dishes, all that, and they quiet. And it's become normal, right? And it's also horrible because of what it does to them in the classroom.
Come and sit down. Miley, calm down.
We cannot teach your children anymore. I've been a teacher for 15 years. Things are not the way they used to be. Children are coming into our classroom now and they cannot pay any attention more than a few seconds at a time. It's not just the attention span that's been affected. Children don't even have the ability to communicate with one another or adults anymore. Interpersonal skills are in the toilet. And yes, that has everything to do with electronics.
So what she's saying is, one, they can't listen because they didn't need to be stimulated all the time. Two, they're not able to communicate with each other because when you're on your iPad, you're not talking. The iPad's talking to you, so you don't have to talk back.
Children as young as 5 and 6 are having high anxiety. I don't care what anybody says, that's not normal. Like, y'all, we are in absolute crisis. The amount of teachers that I have seen leave the profession over these last few years is staggering. What makes this even worse is that parents are like, oh, well, maybe you just don't know how to hold their attention. It's ridiculous. Y'all are literally ruining an entire generation because you just don't want to be parents. You shouldn't have had kids then. Not against screen time, but I'm telling you that these kids are not right in the head. Because from birth to 5 years is when the biggest brain development window is happening.
So, hold on. I didn't know this. So people are putting iPads in the hands of a 1-year-old. At a 1-year-old, you don't put, like, I don't know, what do you give a 1-year-old? An iPad though? Like, no. Some building blocks. I don't know what you give a fuck, bro. That's insane. I gotta ask my mom what she gave me at 1 year old. I don't know what she gave me. I don't, maybe a little squeeze ball or something like that. I don't know, but I know that toys or little objects allow you to use your imagination. That's why I have a good imagination. These kids are not gonna have an imagination because the the screen does all the imagination for them. I didn't know it was that fast, bro. Like, geez, Louise, I'm a millennial, right? So I didn't get my phone. I didn't get my first phone till I was 15, and then the computer. It was a family computer, so like maybe an hour a day. Because everyone had to share it. Like, other than that, I mean, we did have video games, but still, like, that's not. We couldn't carry our video games to school with us, so we still had to be. Oh wow, I didn't know it was this bad.
Y'all are putting them in front of electronics. Their neurons are not connecting properly. Whose fault is that? That'd be you. What are y'all gonna do when teachers just quit because we can't do this anymore? Y'all better get comfy homeschooling.
Just because you see a kid on their iPhone or iPad at a restaurant does not mean that they're an iPad.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. If the kid can't go 15 minutes, you say, without, having an iPad in their face for constant stimulation, that is kind of by definition an iPad kid. And don't get me wrong, like, if you want to raise your kid that way, no shame. It just becomes society's problem when they get older,
No, it's definitely shame. It's definitely shame. Definitely. So I know y'all like, why are you putting these two things together? Because when you put the iPad in front of the kid's face, you don't know what they're looking at, right? You don't know what they're looking at. You don't know what they're logging into, and this is going to be disturbing. So she started the OF 2018. That was 7 years ago. People, she is now 18. So subtract 7, right? Subtract 7 from how old she is now. That's 11. There were men watching her at 11 years old. That's when I said in the title of this video, it exposed something crazy. That's crazy. But what's more crazy? Her parents, being iPad parents, allowed this to happen. Who you think was filming her? Who you think was editing the videos? I'm going to show you something to prove that. Watch this.
To bring this to you this Friday, but it's going to make you mad. Okay, we are talking about a kindergarten influencer. Yes, you did hear me say that clearly.
A kindergarten was 5 years old. I don't have no kids. 5 years old. She's in kindergarten. Watch this. Watch how messed up you parents are.
A kindergarten influencer, and in my opinion, a mother that is exploiting her kids. Yeah, so I unfortunately was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this one piece of content that absolutely, in my opinion, just made me nauseous and made me upset, and I was completely disappointed. And it was a get ready with me for kindergarten. So I want to talk about this page because I am completely shocked, and I think we are definitely seeing new waves of child influencers, but I think the age is dropping and dropping even more so because now I'm seeing that there's a big shift in the child influencer world. I have a few new ideas that are popping into my head, so I want to talk about it. Before we wrap up today's video though, don't forget to that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell button down below so you'll be notified of every single video I post. My second channel, which has so much content over there, Instagram, TikTok, and so much more, is without further ado, let's get into it. So first thing I want to show you guys is this is the actual page that's called Evie and Seer.
I don't want to know the channel.
Some of her top videos are all about her child, which is really alarming to me. We have Get Ready With Me for kindergarten, Get Ready With Me 6-year-old summer makeup, Get Ready With Me for church, and one of them has almost 35 million views. Oh my god. So I'm going to just show you the first video that has 35 million views, and we are going to keep diving into this because this is wrong. Like, this is wrong on a multitude of levels. So it's a little heat to it.
Ma, how many pumps of blush should I do?
Don't do don't get crazy.
How many pumps?
Just one.
One?
Yes, that's a lot of blush.
Okay.
So you could do 3.
3? Try, Ma.
All right, I know we are barely into this, but the way I have so many problems with just the first bit of this content alone, tell me why we have a child going to kindergarten thinking that she needs to get ready for the day with a...
Did I just tell? What did I tell you? What did I tell? I told you. You iPad parents. Because who you think gave her that idea? She's only 5 years old. The mother did that. It's insane. Exposing her, right? So there's one, I don't even want to show that anymore. So there's one particular video where she shows, right? And it has 400 saved. Because you can see the saved on the TikTok. 400 people saved it. 400 creeps saved it. Nasty work, man. It just gives me I forgot what the word is called when not amnesia, but I forgot what the word, but it reminds me of this. It reminds me of this right here, of this story.
Hank on OnlyFans, and she's got the receipts to prove it, and we're running it down on Billboard News.
Gucci flip-flops.
Stated she wants people to move on from her Cash Me Outside fame. She stated, "Call me Gucci flip-flops girl, the hype girl, the girl who got $1 million makeup deal, the girl who made over $50 million on OnlyFans." Well, fans didn't believe that fact, so she jumped on socials to prove it. She shared a screenshot of her alleged earnings on the...
So you got here, golly, look how many subscriptions she got. Oh my God. Whoo. Oh my, look how many messages she got, bruh. And she blew up. You know how she blew up, Dr. Phil. And I think she was 15. 15. So her parents put her on Dr. Phil. She blew up from that. Then she started to I think she dabbled and dabbled with some rappers, and she started music. And now as soon as she turns 18, people, they said 6 hours or something like that. Something crazy. $52 million. People were waiting for her to turn 18. All I have to say is, people, I'm not a parent, but when I'm become a parent, I'm not allowing my kid to be on social media. I'm sorry. That is scary. It's scary. Look. I want to go back. Look, bruh. This is crazy. Look how many people are looking at